and by some of you people in other wedding fairs giving money at the entrance, has enabled us to give money to charity, and we've given over £3,000 over the recent years to some charities. This year, as a wedding co-op, we've chosen Piggy Bank Kids, and that's headed up by Sarah Brown. So it's an honour and a privilege this afternoon to ask Mrs. Sarah Brown to come up and give us a little chat about Piggy Bank Kids. Thank you. Please put your hands together.
I'm addressing as a lot of gorgeous brides-to-be, so I hope you're having a really lovely time looking at everything that's here. And I'm very grateful to the Wedding Co-op for picking Piggy Bank Kids this year. As some of you may know the charity and may remember, but I was realising as I came driving up here this afternoon that actually next year we celebrate our 10th anniversary since we set up. And Piggy Bank Kids was set up to provide opportunities to children and young people who would otherwise miss out or find things a bit tough. And we've done an awful lot of work here in Fife, right across Fife, through Dunfermline, Kirkcaldy, right up to St Andrews. And we've had huge support here in Dunfermline, always from the Dunfermline Press, who've always been big champions for us, for all our many events and many supporters who take part raising funds for us. But the important thing, of course, is where that money goes. And where we've supported projects in Fife, it's very much focused on young families, young mums, particularly vulnerable young mums, supporting projects for them. We've had terrific projects working with all the hospitals in Fife, with very vulnerable young mums, with learning disabilities, with great challenges through drugs and alcohol, where we've supported their little ones arriving in the world, making sure they're getting the best start. We've had a great project that went from strength to strength with aromatherapy, which I have to admit when I started I was a little bit sceptical about, but actually it's the one when I've visited, you know, nurseries and tots groups around Fife, that's where I get the most feedback from mums who say at a time when they were having their baby, when it was just, particularly their first one, when they were feeling so vulnerable, setting off in that great big adventure in life, to have someone come, a nurse, a midwife come and work with them and treat them to something, made them feel very special and valued at that time. So I'm really proud of that project and how well it's done. And another one that's been a great success is our Granny School, for the mums who are here with their brides-to-be. Granny School was one where it was basically a refresher course for first-time grandparents. And again, we started off thinking that we'd do it for some of the more vulnerable people around Fife. And everyone wanted to come. We've had all kinds of mums, and now we're getting complaints where they want the granddads to be able to come too. But it's really just, you know, that reminder, if it's been, you know, a while since you've held a tiny little newborn, but also building in some of the sort of real health and safety things, the medical things that we all need to be reminded of to keep a brand new little one safe. So that's Piggy Bank Kids here in Fife. We're also supporting a scientific research lab where we're really looking at identifying some of the problems that you find and making sure that for every mum, they deserve to have the greatest joy on their life when they hold their newborn. So that's where that support goes to, and I'm very grateful to the Wedding Co-op for picking us this year, as here they are in the Glen Pavillion. I hope you all have a super day looking at everything. I think the cars outside look really fantastic. But thanks very much for having me here, and thanks for listening to a little bit about Piggy Bank Kids. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Sarah. And as promised, I'll ask our chairwoman of the Wedding Co-op, Fayre, to come up and present the cheque for this year's charity.
I think I know how this one works. Perfect, thank you very much. And we'll do one more.